My name is Brady Levere. I'm a developmental education instructor at the Acadian campus in Crowley. And I'm going to try to give you a little demonstration of how to take your course in Moodle and move it to Joule, since we're going to a single Moodle provider this fall. Those of us that have been using Moodle rooms are going to need to save all of our existing Moodle courses, back them up, and then restore them into Joule. And so we're going to kind of take a look at that right now. So get started. Let's go ahead and get into Internet Explorer and see where that'll take us. I'm going to go ahead and go to the South Louisiana website. So type in southlouisiana.edu and let's see what's there. And so if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see Joule. So click on that link. And now let's go back. And now select Joule. We have all, up to this point right now, have made some requests to make new courses for the fall in Joule. And so our username will probably be our Lola login, and then our password will be the our Lola password. So let me type my Lola password in right here real quick. You'll see that it looks very similar to what we've been using before. And so this is my course right here, Jobs 2450. And so click on it. And now we have basically a blank course. Now, the reason I want you to go here first is that you look at all of the content blocks we got here right in the middle. There's 16 of them. If your course has more than 16 blocks of content, whenever you're going to back up your Moodle course and then bring it into Joule, if you've got, let's say, 20, maybe 25, what'll happen is that a whole bunch of your content is going to be put in places you don't have room for. All your content from blocks 1 or 0 all the way to 16 will look great, but then you're going to have all kind of other stuff just thrown in, no telling where, and then you got to go back and move that content around. And if you're like me, you don't have a whole lot of time to waste on things like that. So it's better to right up front go to the settings command here under administration, and then scroll down and look for your number of weeks / topics. You see 16 there. I just recommend to put as many as you think you'd like. I'm going to go with 44. I'll tell you right now, my course doesn't have that, but I can always go back and take those extras out. And so now you see I've got 44 potential content blocks that I can use right here. So I'm done with my preparation. And so now I'm going to click an extra tab here and now go back to South Louisiana and get into my Moodle course. And so let me log in right here. And now I'm going to go in and take my job seeking skills class right here. And I'm going to back it up. So under administration, you see where it says backup. And so I'm going to click that command. And now I'm going to be getting some options here. First thing you want to do is to unclick the user data. If you're backing up and you want all of your grades and student information, that's one thing. But to create a new course, you really don't need the user data. So uncheck those boxes right there. There we go. That's all done. So all I'm doing is bringing my content over to the other side. And so all I need to do now is to scroll down to hit continue. And now you see my backup job seeking skills. And this is going to be the name of my backup file right here. Backup jobs 2450, and you see the numbers that Moodle has set up. And then I see all of the stuff that I'm going to be backing up here. All my tests, my categories, questions. Got a little video in there, and so PowerPoints, assignments, all that. It's where I want it. So I click continue, and now Moodle is going to go through the backup process. This may take a little time, so you just need to let it do its thing. Now, my course is not that large, and so it didn't take a whole lot of time. So now I see the command says backup completed successfully. If it's not, if you're having some problems, you'll get an error message right here. But normally, Moodle is pretty good about getting it done the first time. And so now we'll click continue. Now notice how now I've got my file here. That's my backup file for my course. Now notice I've got two of them right here, but this one is June 28th. This is the one that I want. I backed up my course early in June, and so that's why I have two of them, but this is the one that I want. And so your next step now is to right click and then let's see here, save target as here. Now where do I want to put it on my computer? Well, you can put it on your desktop, you can put your file anywhere you want it. What I like to do is to create myself a backup folder. So I'm going to create a new folder right here. This will be uh, Moodle backup. I'll just call it Moodle backups. Here we go. So I create it. I see I already got a folder some other place, and I'll just rename it. Let's just go Moodle backups 2013. There it is right there. So now I'll open the folder, and now my file is listed there. And so all I need to do now is to save. And that didn't take long at all. Backups for my file download has completed. And so I'm done. So now I can really just log out of my Moodle course. But if you want to keep doing a bunch of them, just go back to the tab here uh, that has your course in Moodle Rooms or Joule. So let me just close this little message right here. And so now what I want to do is to move my file to Moodle rooms or Joule. So what I can do is to come here to my files command, and now I can see all of the files that are associated with my course. I click upload a file, just like our old Moodle course. Now I can browse, and lo and behold, it brings me right back to where I was before. And so now I select my file, click open, upload this file, and we'll just let Joule do its thing right here, and there it is. Now look at my commands here: unzip, list, restore. That's what I want to do. Click on restore, and it says you are about to start the restore process for this file. Do you want to continue? I sure do. Click yes, and now the restore is taking place. I scroll down here to the bottom, click continue, and now I see all the files that are going to be restored. Click continue, and I say please restore this course now. And now it is unzipping all of these files and going through the restore process. And like the little message says, this could take a while. And as you see, it's fairly quick. And I get the message, restore completed successfully. Click continue, and lo and behold, look at what I've got. There's all my course now in Joule. Now notice how I've got all of these extra blocks here. We'll take care of that problem real quick. I just go back and count my last block here. It's number 12. Go back to settings. Select number of weeks topics. I'm going to move it up to 13. I'll have me an extra block just in case I want to do some adding of some content right there. Now, you'll see that I've got a problem right here. This is a graphics. This is a picture of me that I usually have there for students just to them to know what I look like. If I ever taught this course completely online, I'd have a picture right there. So what I'm going to have to do later on is to go back to my course here and basically relink my picture to this particular frame right here. But that's another, I guess, lesson for another time. But main thing is that I've got my course content now from our old Moodle to now Joule. And so hopefully you're going to be as successful in your backup and restore process. And certainly those of you that know me, don't hesitate to call if you have any questions. I or Catherine Rolfs or anyone who's worked with Moodle before will be happy to give you any kind of assistance. So with that, I'll go ahead and end this little demonstration right now.